Hi, Virgo. This is Jeffrey. This is Right Color. And this is the reading for, this is your reading for the week of October 3rd through the 10th. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. Personal readings in person, Midtown Manhattan, or on Zoom or telephone. Internationally, I love saying that. Makes me so happy. I also offer IET, which is a healing modality, which can help you to move energy. Now, the information for both those things is below, which will take you to my website, which is rightcolor.com. And that's where I have my create textiles, t-shirts, etc. So please check it out. Okay. That's out of the way. Oh, and what's the other thing? Oh, yeah, the October readings are up. So go look at the October readings. And I do dailies as well. Dailies, weeklies, monthlies. And if I have time, sometimes I do a new moon or full moon. So my friend, we were online yesterday. I speak to a friend of mine overseas, and we practice language, Espanol. So he can share his screen with me, and we do these little lessons. It's like I'm in second grade. Anyway, he went to my site, and because as a creator, you see things in a different way. So he was showing me, I've made 1,200 videos. It's like, oh my God, really? Oh my God. I just keep on going and going and going. I'm like that bunny. All right. Okay, let's see what's going on for you for the week, Virgo. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Stop being critical of yourself. I'm going to say it again. Stop being critical of yourself. That's what I got. Like I felt it right away. It's like, okay, because I get this and here's work. And it's like, oh, this wasn't good enough. Oh, it's not perfect. Oh, stop. Stop. The master and the apprentice are one. The master and the apprentice are one. A great master is always learning. A great apprentice is always striving to, master the skill. Mistakes are how you learn things. Stop beating yourself up. Stop being so self-critical. Yeah. Have confidence in what you're thinking, in what you're doing. Have confidence. It's yours. It's yours. Going this way, going that way, going that way, going this way. Sit. Sit and be patient. Sit and be patient. And everything, everything will work out. This worst case scenario thing, everything is going to work out. He's going to manage to keep his balls afloat. His spectacles. Because he's got a weight in his hat, you see? He's got a weight in his hat, so that helps him. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Trust your intuition. I've said this to you before, Mercury is your ruler. So it really comes at this place of mental clarity, cutting out the fat, being the surgeon, being the judge. But I want you to combine these, right? Combine intuition, nurturing, understanding, empathy, practicality, combine all that. And then you're going to be able to organize everything you want. And this card also is really, for me, it's as above, so below, because, this is the Pope. So, you have to see the card. You don't have to, but a way to see the cards, like this card in particular, in its most basic sense, is he's illuminated, right? He has his third eye is open up, and it's the Pope in his best sense, right? And the Pope in the ideal of what the Pope is supposed to be. Like all the kings and queens are all in the ideal of the archetype of what they're supposed to be. So that's why she's the great empath. He's the great judge. She's like the great nurturer, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So he organizes on Earth, because it's Taurus, so it's very based here. What is in heaven? So the ancients all did that. So the reason they're the pyramids in Mesoamerica are 9, because there were the 9 levels. The same thing with the ziggurat. There were these levels. So they mimicked heaven, or their understanding of the hierarchy in heaven. They mimicked it on Earth. And, that's obviously channeled information. So get out of your own way. You're a really hard worker. You have really clear thoughts. You know what you're doing. And are you ever going to get it? Are you going to get the pyramid to look the way it does in heaven? No. But it's still going to be pretty, and it's still going to be useful. It's still going to be abundant. It's still going to be creative, and it's still going to be fertile. The other thing about this card, go and take a walk in nature. The Earth is the great healer. Earth, I mean, you kind of know this because you're Virgo, you're Demeter. So you understand that the Earth itself is the greatest of great healers. Grow plants at home. Go take a walk in a park near your house. If you're like, oh, you want to give me all the excuses? Turn on a long nature video on YouTube. It's free. You can go wherever you want. You can go to the desert. You can go to the jungle. You can go to the mountains. You can go to the prairie. I should start singing a little song. This is how you heal yourself. This is who, when you're feeling stressed, you go out and like the trees, the fungi, they absorb it, they absorb it. And the interesting thing about the way the cycle works in nature, first of all, it never ends. It's always growing, and if it's not growing, it's decaying, and the decay leads to more growth. It's like, oh, you can't stop that wheel from spinning. You can't stop the wheel from spinning. Fortune is on your side. Things are changing and growing, but it's really important as you're in your process to be kind to yourself and not say, oh, I made a mistake. Of course you made a mistake. You know how many mistakes I make a day? I can't even tell you how many mistakes I make a day. I wanted to start these videos at about 11. I didn't start till like 3. The dishes still aren't done. I'm kind of reorganizing the whole apartment and doing this at the same time. Very Virgo. And it's like, stop, do what you need to do, and be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. The kinder you are to yourself, the kinder other people are going to be to you, because you're attracting it. So the nicer and the kinder and the more loving you are to yourself, the same is that's what you're going to reflect. That's what you're going to mirror. That's what you're going to bring in. It's really that simple. I mean, you know, if you have that little perfectionist thing going on and then you want to attract more perfectionists, really? That doesn't sound like a fun dinner party to me. So go and take a walk in nature. Be kind to yourself. Your work always comes out beautifully. Understand that and know that and own that. And be ready for things to change. But I think the real change is really, you know, being able to allow yourself to make mistakes frequently and to say, okay, I guess I'll start again. But I won't do it this way this time. I'll do it another way, right? I'm going to do it another way and it'll be better. It's good. Blessings to you. Have a lovely week. Thanks for tuning in.